love it. Well, it's Monday, the day after Christmas here. And Boots seems to have taken a liking to the driver's seat here. I'm going to drop a cute picture of him I took earlier right here. So, other than that, we got our transmission pan cleaned up and got the right oil filter. So, I got to get that put back under there. But it's starting to snow here, which is alright because I drive this. And there's only one thing better than a Geo in the snow, and that's a snowmobile. So I'm going to get back to it. I literally just got home. Let him down here to play a little bit. He wants to sit in that seat. So I'm going to work on getting the transmission pan back up in there. I got it cleaned up and painted and all that good stuff. Probably going to work on getting the rear suspension back on it. But got us the correct style transmission pan gasket there. Got a new filter here on the floor. So I'm going to start getting that stuff in there. So be back here in just a few. Alright, I got our transmission pan on. I got our axle stuck back in there. Our spindle's bolted back on. Got our new strut assembled. I did put a piece of safety wire here at full extension. The suspension does not hang no lower than what this is. This is merely here to keep the strut from raising. I'll probably change this later. Probably connect a piece of chain from the strut mount to the bottom, just so it's a little more flexible. But for now, this will work. So, that being said, when this paint up here dries around the top, which it's almost there, I'm going to put this back in. Our other one is over here drying along with the nuts. I've got our other old strut apart here. But I'm going to get at least this side of the suspension done tonight. Once again, been at the other shop all day. Due to some Permatex not drying, we had to redo a job. So, I'm going to get this together. And if things keep going well, I'll move to the other side over there and get that one in. Once that's in there, I can work on getting our brake parts on. Our rotors and our pads and our calipers. And I can work on planning on where I'm running the brake lines back here to the rear brake hoses. So, I'm going to get back busy. I'll be right back. So, keep watching with me. Well, at this point, everything's kind of, believe it or not, smoothly for once. So, I got our caliper bracket, our new brake pads on there, our rotor, our new tie rod end right there on this side. Everything's all tightened up. I figured out how I'm routing my brake hose. I'll still have to mount the bracket and stuff on it. Right now, I'm going to start on the other side. Which, as you can see, the spring's still there. Everything's still apart over here. Basically, where I tore apart in that one video, everything's just kind of reverse installation. Got one of our old tie rods there, and two old struts, and of course the driver's side axle. I'm going to at least try to get that stuff in there tonight. Just make myself feel like I made a little progress. If I feel real froggy, I might go ahead and just put the other two wheels on the back. Still haven't got tires for those. I've been kind of bantering back and forth if I want to put a bigger tire than on the front on the back. Or if I wanted to keep them all the same tire and size all the way around. I really would like to put a little wider one on the back. Not necessarily for looks, but, for traction. So, I'm going to keep plugging along, and here in just a few minutes, I'll be back here. I may put a little fast forward video of me on the other side. Let's get busy. Alright, you've seen that the other side suspension's back together on the driver's side. Feel pretty good about everything. Super happy. Everything went together kind of smooth. Except for our one nut right here, which I knew it was going to be super tight. And I was going to clearance it and never did. You can get a regular nut on there. I'm going to see if I can't find one with a little smaller hex on it, just to make it a little easier. And if not, I'll come back in there and address that then. But I think our next step's either going to be wiring or I'm going to work on turbo stuff. Still haven't decided what turbo I'm putting on this. I've got the little 64.5mm over there that I had this stuck up on there in the videos. And I got this GT45 over here that I've not really had no luck selling on Marketplace. In fact, the whole turbo kit here. So I may do a 180 and use this. Come out with a 4-inch downpipe out the back. Or might come up out the center between the taillights. That might be pretty cool. I just ain't made my mind up yet what I'm doing. Let me know in the comments below what you think. But for tonight, it's getting pretty late, and I think it's about time to make this a wrap for today. Done a lot of stuff. I've worked at the shop all day. Our little parts pile is getting kind of smaller over here, which is awesome, because that means I've got more room. I need to carry that little console back out to my storage shed outside. So, if you like this dirt cheap, you know, use what you got and reuse parts, clean them up and paint them stuff, which is dirt cheap budget build stuff, hit that like button down there, share it with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.